morning, good morning, good morning. Da, 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 da. Champagne and good vibes. Champagne and good vibes. No issue. Good morning, good morning, good morning. The VIP list, dude. Money counting thousands. Hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe now. La da 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 da. Champagne and good vibes. Shout out to TJ Sauce, my brother. Shout out to Fit First. Crazy. You know what it is, baby. It's Monday, baby. Dick pic Monday. Do not send a dick pic if it's not authorized. You know the rules. Man, we grew up in them houses. Nah, 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 nah. Oh, yeah. Let's go now. Let's get up. Let's get up now. You guys know the drill. It's Monday. Get them homeless sexuals up. Get them out your house. Do what you got to do. Let's go. It's Monday, baby. Come on, man. Hit that share button. Hit that like button. Let everybody know it's Monday. We lit. Money counting thousands. Oh, yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Used to pull up in that hoop ride. Let me see the cars outside. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's get this on the road, man. I got a lot of topics. I got a few things to talk about. Got a few things that are going on. First and foremost, I want to shout out my dog. Shout out to Joe Lizzie and all my brothers and sisters down there at Fifth First. Up working early in the morning. The rain. They're up out there, ready to go. Shout out to yous, man. Everybody that's getting up for their workout in the morning. That's what's up. Cause yo, you guys gotta know, right? Man, it takes discipline, man. Every day to get up, man. Shout out to everybody that gets up every morning to go to that gym, man. You understand what I'm saying? It takes real discipline. And a lot of times, a lot of guys do it that been in prison. You understand what I'm saying? they tend to they have that discipline because we're so used to getting up in the morning. We're so used to getting up. Mm. I'm gonna start smoking Dutchess. Man. I swear to God, you motherfuckers. Yeah, but brothers got so much discipline that's been in prison. You know understand what I'm saying? So shout out to those that never been in prison that's getting up in the morning and they're going to the gym every morning. Every morning they're going to the gym. Every morning. Now, all right. So shout out to my brother Jared Tillinghast. Woo, that's some gas. Damn, that shit hit different. Oof. It's that haze number 12. That haze number 12. They said it's that that old school haze. See, I wasn't around during the haze era, so I don't really know about it. But they said it's that old school. I know I smoked it in prison, but I just can't remember. But God rest his soul. My brother Knowledge, my brother Knowledge used to always tell me he had different kinds of weed. Like he was on the streets. He would come to my cell and go, yo, I got some Birdberry. I said, man. He said, yo, CLR Rule. You know CLR Rule ain't playing. See, those that know who CLR Rule is, they know. You know what I'm saying? CLR Rule, you already know I love you, girl. But Knowledge used to come to my cell and tell me, yo, or before he was going to a VI. Before he was going to a VI, he'd go to a VI, my boy would be spiffy, right here, come to my cell, his corn braids all laced up, right? He used to come to my cell and go, huh? You already need to see a lot of this who? They used to go, Sean Isom, visit. You gotta go. Man, my brother used to shoot to that visit, man. Man, he couldn't get back fast enough so we could smoke, man. I swear, man. Rest in peace to the great Knowledge, man. Knowledge born, man. But yeah, man. So that's what that shit is, man. They say it's that haze. But shout out to my brother Jared Tillinghast, right? I gotta say that he got a great event coming up on October 8th, man. The call out, man. He's having celebrities. We got Ray J in the building, man. And it's gonna be hosted by no other than me and Ray J. Oh my God. But let me tell you something. Like I told Jared. And I'm gonna explain to Ray J. I'm not gonna ask you about Kim Kardashian. I don't want to hear about Kim Kardashian. But me and Ray J got other conversations that we need to talk about. So if y'all ain't doing nothing, I need y'all to come on down on October 8th to the call out. Now, before then, Jared's gonna come up on here. I want to see if we can get these guys on the phone. Because they ain't coming up in here with that rowdy shit, Jared. You ain't coming up in my shop with that rowdy shit, Jared. I just want to tell you that right now. I love you to death, Jared. You not bringing them sweaty ass dudes up in here arguing and all this bickering up in my shop. This shop is about peace and love. Jared, so come on down here so we can get these killers on the phone. Joey Meatballs from Pawtucket and Tony Ham Sandwich from Johnston. Yo, damn. Yo, shout out to my brother Damon Howell, man. Yo, Dame, people don't know how funny Dame is, man. You guys don't know how funny Dame is, man. Dame is a funny dude, man. I swear to God. Hey, yo, if you ever got to see Damon Harold be funny, oh my God, man, he just makes your stomach, he knows how to mimic people, man. Yo, that dude, man. Yo, Dame, man, this nigga got Joey Meatballs. He got Joey Meatballs from Charleston. He got Tony Baloney from Central Falls. Oh man, that's crazy. Nah, but yo, that shit's gonna be fun. It's it. You gotta come out. You gotta come out and turn out to this shit. This shit is going to be legendary in our city. You know what I'm saying? Unforgettable entertainments, legends, celebrities, unforgettable entertainment. It's more than just a boxing show. Jared's telling me. Well, Jared, you need to come up here and you need to explain, because you explained to me, Jared. But it's hard sometimes understanding where you're going, Jared, because you get to put in the Jared when you start going like this, Jared. Damn, you start going like this. You start putting your hands up like this, Jared. See, you get them hands, Jared. Jared, they get them hands, Jared. See, this is I gotta talk about it. I gotta talk about it. See, what they don't know is, man, Jared's not wrapped too tight, man. And you guys is trying to shake my boy down, man. I'm telling you, you better leave my boy alone for you get these hands. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Shout out to Jared, man. Legendary boxer, man. These guys gotta pull up October 8th, man. Tickets is on sale. I'm gonna be giving out a few tickets this week. I'm gonna give out a few tickets to the event this week. I'm gonna try to see who what day I'm gonna what trivia I'm gonna give you. But I'm gonna give you a No Longer Trap podcast trivia. So if you've been watching the No Longer Trap podcast, you're gonna win 2 tickets to the legendary call out. All right. So I want you to pay attention. You had to been a follow. You had to been watching. Believe me, it's gonna be a question only a true follower would know. Only a true follower of the No Longer Trap podcast would know this question to get these 2 free tickets. Only so. Be on the lookout for that right there. Other things I want to like to talk about. I want to say rest in peace to my sister Noonie. We gonna miss you, but we know you in a better place. You ain't in no more pain. You know, I suffered a loss, especially my brother Riz. Shout out to my brother Riz and my sister Mariah. I swear to God, man, my brother, you know, I thought I was gonna have to be on my brother's side because he was drinking at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I just didn't think he has to make family calls, and I just think his mind wasn't gonna be right, but my brother was. He was on point, man. Shout out to my brother Riz, man, for sending his sister away in a proper way, man. And everybody that came down and supported. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody, man. There was so many people that loved it. Noonie was so, but she's smiling down right now. Noonie's getting high. Let's get high for Noonie. I'm getting high. Hey, Noonie, she used to watch my podcast every day. So, Noonie, I'm getting high for you today. Noonie, we getting high. So, if you got blunts right now, I need you to light them up right now, man. These are for Noonie, man. Come on. Let's light them up right now for her, man. Let's blaze them up for her. Fuck cancer. You heard? We're gonna blaze it up right now for Noonie, man. Serious, man. This is for fuck cancer. You heard? If you got a blunt right now, please. I don't care if you light it up one time. Just light it up one time. She sees us. Light it up one time, man. So, I gotta say rest in peace again to her. My condolences to the whole family. You know what I mean? But like I told you guys yesterday, I told you guys this the day it happened. Noonie is in a better place. She's with Allah. She's in paradise. And the crazy thing is, she took her shahada before she died. So she's in paradise with Allah. And Allah is watching over her. Allah done gave her strength back. Allah gave her hair back. Allah gave her everything back. She's watching us. And she's in no longer pain no more. You know what I'm saying? And like I told the family, let's uplift her, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta worry about her in that bedroom anymore. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't gotta worry about her falling. We ain't gotta worry about that no more. You know what I'm saying? She's good. She's with Allah. She's good. You know what I'm saying? And more blessings she got. She took her shahada before she. Oh, that's, man. She's in a great place. Trust me. Trust me. So let's blaze one up for her. And I want to say rest in peace to the young man that was murdered in Central Falls this weekend. I want to say rest in peace to my man Otis. That was man. I just seen him. He was killed also yesterday. We got a sad day in our city. We got a real sad day in our city, man. We are losing lives. People is not realizing that the penitentiary, man, ain't got no faces, man. The penitentiary, when you get there, brothers, I'm going to tell you, man, you're going to think about what you did, man. You're going to think about what you did, and wasn't really worth it. You know what I'm saying? I seen that man every day. That man worked in the barbershop next to me, man. And I seen that man every day, man. That man was so humble, man. He was so quiet, man. Every time I seen him, it was, yo, what's up? Every time, man. He would sit right here in front of my shop, man. It was, yo, nothing but love, man. He would always tell me, oh, yo, somebody came by here. Yo, it was nothing but love, man. And sad to see a young man lose his life like that, man. And it seems like, yo, we're not getting it. You know what I'm saying? I sat in here and I just watched him. It's the first time I ever watched somebody being picked up in a slab. And I just sat here and I started thinking about so much shit. And I started thinking, like, yo, that's crazy, man. Is that going to be me one day? Damn, they just leave you on the ground like that? Damn, I started thinking, damn, man, was it worth it? Who did it? You understand what I'm saying? It really opened my eyes to a lot of things. Good morning, Benny.
First, I'm going to say rest in peace to the young man. Definitely going to say that, man. Second of all, I'm going to say I love and appreciate you. Continue to be great. And I got a message that I can't portray to people, and it's a question and a message, and it has to come through you because I don't know. Can you please tell these kids, young men, what they're looking forward to when they go to jail, not juvenile, when they go to prison? What do they have to look forward to? This is a message from you because I don't know.
Okay. I'm going to start off by saying this, Benny, right? When you first go to prison, right, your whole body, especially when you go to prison for a murder, your whole body is numb. You hear people talking to you, but you're really not listening. Because all you're thinking about is how your life is gone, that you're never going to see the streets again. You understand what I'm saying? And then when you get into prison, you haven't hit the reality of prison doesn't hit you yet. You're still in a phase of, am I going to go home? You're still in the phase. You don't know. You can't even eat, Benny.
Wow.
You can't eat, Benny. If those that tell you they can eat, they're lying to you. You can't eat. All you try to do is think about ways of how to get out of this situation. That's all you thinking about. is what evidence? Your mind, and you can't sleep. You can't. Yo, I seen guys, including myself, right, go without showers because you're on the phone. You're talking to law clerks. You're doing all this stuff because you know your life is possibly gone.
Got you.
Over something so stupid. And then when you're sitting in your cell and you start thinking about why you did it,
Right.
it hurts even more, man. It hurts more. Because you say to yourself, oh my God, I just killed this dude over that? Or, I'm telling you, I sat with murderers.
Wow.
All my friends are murderers. I sat with us, we talked. I sat with them. I sat with some people can't realize what they did yet. In time, you know what you did? You're already 8 years into your time. You're 8 years into a life sentence when you realize what you did and you're never going home. So now here's my brothers. They 8 years later, we realize we're never going home. So now, because we see everybody else around us going home, everybody around you starts going home, and you're only ones that are there is us. And that's when you realize you're never going home again, and that's when it hurts.
That's when it hurts.
And it hurts, and that time it'd be summertime. It's nice outside. You see a couple guys going home. You want them to go home, but you don't.
But you don't.
You want them to go home, but you don't. And I don't care what everybody's saying. People are saying all of that, and you just can act like that, and you just can betray that. I'm telling you real. I've never wanted to see somebody go home 100%.
Wow.
There was times when one of my brothers was going home, I didn't want to look him in his eye, bro. Because I didn't want to cry. Or I done sat with my brothers, but when they was going home and we cried. Wow. And it's sad that when I was going home, I was thinking about my brothers, bro. When I was walking out that door, I was thinking about my brothers that I'm never going to see again. That are never going to get this chance that I'm getting right now. So that's why I tell people, you want to pick up a gun and kill somebody? You got to be prepared, man. I'm telling you, you got to be prepared mentally. Because there's a lot of guys that are in prison right now that I know are doing life sentences. Man, they lost their minds. They're up in there messing with men. They're up in there trying to kill. They're slashing their wrists. They're doing crazy stuff. Because they realize it hit them. They're never going home again. It hit them. They wasn't mentally ready.
Hey, Trap, I got a question. Do you think a lot of them are mad and sad because they're not going home or in jail, or a lot of them feel sympathy for what they actually did?
Now, there's a lot of us that really feel sympathy for what we did, bro. Whether they show it to the world, to everybody else, Benny, I don't know. But I know one thing. The brothers that I was in there with, I seen it. I witnessed their sympathy. I seen them. They cried on my shoulder. I cried on their shoulder. We cried together. We walked that yard together. And we talked about sympathy and how, I'm telling you, I know there's a lot of brothers that have a lot of sympathy, man. Some just don't show it, Benny.
Gotcha.
Because, let me tell you something, Benny. After you have so many years inside prison, and you go through the prison lives and the ups and downs and the stuff, the prison life, it's hard to have sympathy for anybody, Benny.
Gotcha.
That's why when something happens out on these streets, a lot of us, it's hard for us to show emotion towards something like that. Because a lot of us been through so much in life, man. I lost all my friends, man. My brothers, I lost. It's so it's like something my soul was taken out of me in prison, Benny. And I don't know if people can understand that. You understand what I'm saying? I don't mean sometimes to come off the way I do, but sometimes it's my soul.
It's your soul.
You know, my heart and my soul are two different things, Benny. I know that now. Cause sometimes my heart don't be meaning to say something or to do something, but my soul will make you. Can you understand what I'm saying?
But know what I've noticed, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. I've noticed from you that your heart and soul are becoming closer. You might not see it.
Yes, no, I do see it.
You was raw. Not to say they're meeting right now, but believe me, we all know this. Your heart and soul are becoming closer. Just to let you know.
Yeah, because I can kind of sense that because I don't know, I can sense that. But it was just that, because I would do something, right, Benny? I got to explain this because I don't want people to think I'm crazy. And I got to explain this. I would do something and then instantly know it's wrong and know I shouldn't have did it. Can you understand what I'm saying, Benny?
I understand.
So it's like, but now I try to. You're right, Benny. It's trying to. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever stopped yourself immediately? Like, wait a minute. No, never mind. I'm not doing that.
Nope.
Have you came close to?
Yes.
Have you not went fully into it and said, wait a minute, let me stop?
Yes.
Before I keep going.
Yes, I have.
That's growth.
Yes, I have.
It's like somebody quitting cigarettes that smoke 2 packs a day. If they get down to a pack and a half a day, that's huge.
That's huge.
We don't need you to stop smoking 2 packs in one day. No, we can't do that. I can't stop eating sweets and soda and little. I can't. But if I can drink 1 can of soda a day and 2 M&Ms or 2 packs of M&Ms, that's huge for me.
That's huge. Cool. And you know what's crazy, Benny? I got a couple questions for you today, Benny. I hope you're not busy. Hey, Benny, I got a question, right? Because there be a lot of people, and no disrespect to you, Benny, and I call people like you sidewalk people. Because you never been in the street, like you never been in prison, you never been in this life, Benny. You understand what I'm saying?
No, and I the 2 things about that. One thing is, I take glee and pride in that. I don't have to say I wasn't in the streets.
Yes, and that's what I was getting ready. Hey, Benny. Oh my God.
I'm good.
Hey, Benny, hold on. Can I get my?
This is what I do, Trap. This is what I do. I call it the president syndrome. You know, every president out there don't know everything. They don't. But the biggest thing about them, they can call people that's in their delicacy, that's in their cabinet, that know that. Yes. I need something about global warming. I'm going to call such and such, and he's going to hit me on game. So when I stand in front of this podium and I have him sitting next to me, believe me, I'm the man right now.
Now, Benny.
I want to know something about the deficit.
Now, Benny. Now, hold on, Benny.
I surround myself for people that went through it and know.
Yes, because they surround their self with people that been to that structure, so they can speak on it, because they'll go, well, if they have a question, they'll go, oh, well, I don't know about the prisons, but I have my one of my colleagues here who can answer that. And that's when the president passes the podium to somebody that can address that situation. All right, so perfect example. So when you have street dudes that are trying to talk about things that in prison, the kids, this is from talking to kids. So I was talking to some kids. This is why I come up with this question, because I was talking to some kids downtown, and they was telling me that some guy was talking to them in their school. So one of the kids said, I asked him, did you ever been to prison? My uncle was in prison. The guy said, no, I never been arrested before. He said, yo, you're sitting here telling us about how this is happening. Man, get out of here. But like I told the kid, he was trying to help you. But I can understand where the kid was coming from, because you understand the kid was trying to say, how can you tell us about that and you never, you understand what I'm saying? These are teenage high school kids.
This is what I do, Trap. This is what I do. It's like I say, you surround yourself with folks that went through this, folks that went through that. Can you tell me, can you tell me how it was out in these streets when you was in prison? Can you tell me what we went through or how I stayed out of prison or how to stay out?
Can I tell you,
You tell me, Billy Stevens, let me tell you how to stay out of prison.
no, I can't.
You ain't never been in, but
I can't tell you that.
that's why
I can't tell you how to stay out of prison. I've been in prison since I was 11 years old.
that's what I'm saying.
I have never did a year out of prison until now. Until right now. Every year I was in prison.
That's why I'm saying there's levels to this. When you speak to kids, when I speak to kids, I tell them this is how you stay out of prison. I don't cross that boundary saying, and in prison they do this and that, that. I may have a little insight and tell them, if you go in there, such and such is going to happen. But to get in depth, I can't. But I can teach you how to stay out of there.
And that's why, hey Benny, you know what's crazy?
You can teach them once they're in there, which is a very sad thing. You teach them how to survive and get out of there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I can't teach them how to survive and get out of there.
Nah.
I can tell you how to go there. That's my level.
And that's why a lot of parents call me when their children are in prison. They go, Trap, my son's in blah, blah, blah. And I always tell them how to get out of prison. How to stay. I can tell your son how to stay out of trouble. I know I can tell him how to get out of prison. I know I can. Because I know the steps. I've been there. I had to do it. I had to walk them steps. Me and my brothers, we all had to walk these steps. And then, can I tell you this? We didn't only had to walk them steps once, twice, three. Some of us had to walk them steps again, meaning we got out of prison, we went right back. Got out, we went right back. So we understand them. You understand what I'm saying? Like my brothers that come home for parole. Yo, I really know how the key to staying home on parole. Because you know why, Benny? I broke the law on parole so much that I know how to navigate, to get right off now.
See, I don't know this. I can't speak on that. But another thing is, Chad, what I think that you do as well is you teach them how to get out of prison. But the biggest thing I think that you do, and the rest of you guys that are on your team do, is teach them how to survive in prison, because you got to survive before you get out.
Oh, that's a whole. Hey, Benny, can I tell you something? If there's a lot of people, right, that are out on these streets right now, they didn't know how to survive in prison, but they got big Lexuses, big cars, Benzes right now, but they was in prison. When I tell you, Benny, that they was the bottom of the barrel, you would have looked at them and you wouldn't have gave them $2. Because they didn't know how to survive in prison, Benny. Learning how to survive in prison. If you can survive in prison, you can survive anywhere. Because you sleep on anything. You learn that you learn to make comfortable of your situation. Anytime. You learn to make comfortable. You learn how to get comfortable. So you learn, the prison teaches you them survival skills. Some people come in prison and they don't got them survival skills. And then they end up, there's just the shit that they gotta go through. The people that don't have survival skills.
You're right.
Yeah.
I got last question, man, before I hang up. If there's a single mother and that child is going through some stuff, a boy, I'm gonna say a boy, they got a teenage boy, y'all. We always say teenage as an 18 or young man. I'm talking about a young man. Young man could be 25, 26.
Yes, he could be 21, 23. A young man.
But where do you send her to get help with him? Where would you send her?
Oh man, that's a good question, man. Because a lot of organizations, I don't really have contact with or nothing with, but me personally, I would have her get in touch with the Institute of Nonviolence. because I believe in my sister Lisa Pina over there. You know what I'm saying? So I believe in Lisa. So and shout out to Lisa Pina over there at the Institute of Nonviolence. That's my backbone. She's my soul. She's what really helps me. When I get down, I send her a text. When I'm in that, I give her a call. You know what I'm saying? And she's always gonna steer me the right way, man. She's never gonna steer you the wrong way. So that's what I believe in. I believe in her. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what I would do, Benny. And I believe I know she's gonna steer you in the right direction towards somebody that will help that individual, that young man.
Has she ever steered somebody to you?
Oh, nah. That's the
avenue you see where I'm going with it, right?
Yeah.
You're one of the people that people should steer towards. You see where I'm going, right?
Nah, I definitely understand.
Don't think you are?
Hey, and I do, Benny, and it's crazy that you say that because I went over a parent's house and I'm talking to a teenager. He's 15, and he's doing good this year, Benny. He don't get it, but he do get it. You understand what I'm saying, Benny? Because he slowed a lot of things down, and I think he likes that I check on him, but you know what I'm saying? Because I try to.
What do we talk about checking on people? Yes, it's huge.
Yeah, nah, it's definitely huge, man. Because some of these young men, they don't have fathers, and when I say they don't have fathers, man, because their fathers are in prison, their fathers are deceased, or their fathers are not in their lives. So a lot of these teenagers, yo, Benny, man, I always stress this, man. Rhode Island, we got some of the best kids in the world, man. I'm telling you, Benny. Benny, when we sit down with our bad kids, they're really good kids, Benny. They're really good kids, Benny. Yo, they're smarter than we was. Yo, they're so smart. Yes, Benny. Hey, Benny, I sat with a kid, right, Benny? I said, hold on, I got to tell you this story real quick, Benny. I sat with a kid. His mother told me, and the teacher at the school told me, he was a problem. Benny, I sat with this kid, Benny. This kid is so smart, Benny. He's smarter than every criminal I know, I think. And I got to tell him that, and he knows that. And he's advanced. I tell him he's advanced. But you can't beat little kids because you're more advanced. You understand what I'm saying? That was his problem. You heard, Benny? But thank you for calling in, Benny, man. I appreciate you, man. You know I love and appreciate you, man. Shout out to Benny Stevens, man. You know what I'm saying? My brother's always calling in with some definitely gives me some great insight. You know what I'm saying? On them street guys. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I can't tell you about the streets. Because my whole life, I was in and out of prison since I was 11. In training school, Camp E. Hunty, Ocean Tides, every group home I was in. Then I graduated at 16. I went to prison. I was waived, and I went to prison. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't get to make it to 18 to get a chance. They took me out of the juvenile system at 16 and said, this can't help you no more. You've been here since you was 11. You're going to the ACI. You know what I'm saying? And that's when you get to big boy school. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy because when I was that young and I was in training school and my father would co-sign this, I was in juvenile court and me and my dad was down there and they were saying, yo, they're waiving you to the ACI. My dad was like, no, my son's not going. He's only 16. Look how small my son is. My son's not going to know. And I'm just sitting there and I was proud. I was proud. All my dogs was in the jail that I ain't seen. I had my brothers that was doing life bids already. They was in prison. I was going with my dogs. I thought I was sitting there like this. I didn't break a tear. I didn't say nothing. My father looked at me. I said, Dad, chill out. The worst mistake I ever made when I agreed, because I had to agree to that. You understand what I'm saying? If I would have just stayed if I stayed as a child, You know what I'm saying? If I stayed as a mentality of a child, see, I was trying to be an adult. And I was trying to be an adult. What that did was when I waived myself, I put myself in their system. You know what I did? I did 6 months, right? I came home and then I picked up a drug charge and went right back for the 5 years that they gave me, and I walked out of the ACI at 17 now. Now I got probation and stuff. Boop, right back to jail. I never came home again. I never came home again. But if I would have stayed in the training school, see, this is what I tell the kids. When you're trying to grow up too fast, I was trying to grow up too fast. You understand what I'm saying? I was moving. You understand? When you're moving, you run into situations like that. And when you run into situations like that, you might not make it back up out of them situations. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell these young kids. And I tell these kids all the time. Yo, when you got to understand, right? When you're young and you thinking you know everything, soon as you get in that situation, before you think about God, who do you think to? Who do you thinking? Who are you thinking? Before you do something crazy, I mean, right after you do something crazy and you're scared who are you thinking? Somebody, just think about that. Who are you thinking after you shot somebody and you're in jail and who are you thinking about? Don't say your kids. I don't want to hear people say my kids. I don't want to hear people say my kids. You think about your mother. If your mother's alive and breathing, you're thinking about how can mommy help me? Especially when you're a child, I'm talking about, not a grown man. I'm talking about a child, 18 years old, 19, you just had a baby. You know what I'm saying? You ain't thinking about that baby. You're not thinking about that baby. That's why I see all these young guys and they're having children, and I tell them, you have to think about the baby. You got to think about, you want to go around fucking, you got this baby, so now you can't, this gangster shit, you in this gang, your fathers, that's what we got to start doing. Once they impregnate our daughters, that gang shit, bro, you out of that. You out of that. Take me to your leader. I need to go to your leader. Serious. Who's the leader, bro? Because that's a man. And I'm going to that man as a man. And I'm going to go to that man, and I'm going to ask that man respectfully to let you out this gang because you have a child now. You cannot crash out. You can no longer spin blocks and go after ops for no reason. You cannot do that. You can no longer get in gang fights in jail, and you can no longer do none of that. You can no longer do none of that. That should be the quota after you knock my daughter up. That should be the quota, man. That'll stop a lot of stuff. Because it's sad when these young kids pass away. You see how many kids they be leaving? That's so sad, man. So if us as fathers, if we step in right up, as soon as our daughters is messing with these gang members, nah, man, we got to stop smoking weed with them. We got to stop applauding them. We got to make them get out these gangs. Our grandkids are more important than you going to jail. Because let me tell you something, fellas. They are going to leave you in prison. That gang is not going to do the whole life and make sure my granddaughter, my grandson got everything they need, that you got everything you need in prison. They're not going to give me money. Your lawyer costs $30,000. Donna Omen's not even taking that case for no $1,500. Shout out to Donna Omen. That's my lawyer. Donna's not taking that lawyer. Donna's not taking $1,500 because you killed somebody. And Donna's one of our best lawyers in this city. Donna's not gonna take that money. Nah, hell no. $1,500 on a murder case? That's all you got? That's all you got for a murder case. It's $1,500 that you guys scrambled up. Are you telling me that this gang that you killed for, all them brothers that are screaming, throwing these gang hand signs up, you got all this, you're telling me that y'all can't come up with $30,000? Y'all can't come up with 10 bands? So what was you carrying that? Why did you kill that man? Yo, why did you put yourself in this situation? You don't got the money to get yourself out of there, and your gang don't got it. That's how I think now. After being there, I'm telling you, I don't know if y'all can get it. I don't know if I'm making sense to you, but I'm telling you, man, that yo, that's why if I'm a crash out, it's gonna be for me, because I know what I got. I know what I know what I got to lose. I know everything now. I know, so I know that if you make me hurt you, then you force me. I'm not. You understand what I'm trying to say? Yo, you can't. Yo, man. I tell these young boys that all the time. All the time, man. All the time, man. You're going to be sitting up in intake, right? Oh, can I tell you? Oh, it's COVID. You're getting locked down. You can't even use the phone. I don't remember no numbers. Every time I go to jail now, I don't remember nobody's numbers. I got to wait until I get a letter. So God forbid if I ever get caught up, you got to send me, I don't know nobody's number. Everybody's number that's in my phones, their names. I don't know nobody's number. 569, I know my father's numbers. Oh yeah, I know my father and my mother's number. I know my father and my mother's number. I know that. That's all I need to know. I know my father, 569, Dad, 559, Mom. I know my father and my mother's number. That's all I need to know, man. They're gonna get in touch. I'm gonna get in touch with them. They'll get me. They'll be. And that's sad. These young boys go to jail. They're like, oh man. See, let me tell you guys something. You young kids that never been to jail, and let me tell you what is going down now. When you go in there, right? Especially if you're in there for murder, and you're in a gang, they are gonna isolate you because they don't want to put you in a block with your ops. So now you're in a cell. You've never been in a cell before. You're in a cell by yourself 23 hours a day. They're letting you out to use the phone, right? You ain't got no PIN number. You don't even know how to use the PIN, right? So now you got somebody on the side of you. They're telling you, yo, you need a call? You're like, hell yeah, I need a call. They're like $25. Yo, give me 2 books of stamps. And then that's only for a couple minutes, because you're not burning their 20. No, that's if you don't know nobody. If you don't know nobody, like a lot of you, then a lot of you get up in there, you're all scared. This is what I hate when you guys come in there. You just kill somebody and you're all scared. You're in there, you're all scared. People are punching you in your face. You're not fighting back. You're snitching. You're in the jail. You don't come out your cell. You don't take showers. But when you had that gun on the street, you were so tough. I don't get it. You don't. I don't get it. You're missing fries, French fries, and hamburgers. I seen a fight happen over there. I don't want to talk about it because the guy's not here no more. But let me tell you guys something. I seen mothers don't come out there sell burgers and fries. Man, mother said, man, you stay in yourself for burgers. I don't eat that. You don't eat burgers and fries. You don't want to come out there sell, man. There's a lot of yous out there that are like that. And let's keep it 1,000. Let's keep it 1,000. Yeah, that guy, homeboy you're sitting next to. Yeah, ask him. Ask him, say, yo, well, you wasn't one of them, right? See what he says. See what he says. See what he says. If he's 100, he might go, yo. No, and I respect all the real dudes that go, nah, Trap's right, man. Babe, I didn't know if I was going to get stabbed, babe. I wasn't snitching or nothing, babe. But I wasn't, or babe, man, nigga punch me in the face, man, then, babe, I was going to have to fight all these dudes, so I didn't fight, babe. I had to go. I respect that. I respect that if you told your lady that right now and she asked you, was you one of them ones, and you said, yo, yeah. Don't sit there in fronting. Don't sit there fronting. Don't sit there fronting to your kids, nobody, because that's what gives the kids, you're giving them, you think you trying to tell your kids you was built like that. You wasn't built like that, and you supposed to be telling your son, listen to me, man. That jail shit, bruh, that shit broke me in there, man. I ain't going back, man. You can't do that shit. Instead of telling them, yeah, I was up in there, man. Yeah, man, I was up in there. I had mad beefs. I was up, some of these dudes ain't never had a fight in there. Not one fight. Not one fight. Not one fight. Not one fight. You wasn't gangbanging. How you gangbanging in jail and you ain't getting one fight? What was you, a shot caller? You couldn't have just came in jail and was a shot caller and you ain't getting no fights. Not one fight. And shout out to those that didn't. Because I know some real dudes that did. I ain't gonna lie. I know some real dudes that did. I know some real dudes that did not get into no altercations, but they minded their business and they didn't go out like no sucker. They didn't go out like no sucker. But whoa, high as a bitch. Man, shout out to everybody, man. Hit that share button, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? The hour's almost up. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in today on this Monday, man. I got a special guest tomorrow. You got to check out tomorrow's episode. It's going to be dope. We're going to get into a lot about, because this person, said she could make a man stop cheating. Because you remember when I, I think a week ago when I put up the thing about the cheating. I told her as a woman, tell me all the things to stop a man from cheating. And don't just say love. You understand what I'm saying? Because we know that love just don't work. All right? So, you know, understand what I'm saying? I'll argue that I'll argue that with anybody. Like I told them, I got a list with 90 now. Remember, I had 72. 90, 90. You go to Walmart, right? Do you see the women, how they're dressed in Walmart? Imagine, you tell your innocent man, never cheated, good looking dude, you send him to Walmart to get some paper towel. When he's in Walmart, Walmart is is better than the club. Walmart, there's about 200 women in there without their men or single. Dressed, man, ass hanging out, coochie hanging out, everything's in Walmart. It's looking crazy in Walmart. Right? One of them women come up to your man looking like that, or do you think that your man's going to look at that woman? I just need you to, I had a woman say, my man ain't looking at that. But, I don't want to bring this back up. Your man got 5 kids by 4 different babies' mothers. So what I'm trying to say to you is, where is his credibility? Do you think, I'm not believing that. I can't believe you swore on, I don't know what you got on that man to say that man won't, or the woman, man. Trap, there are faithful men. Yes, there are, to a certain degree. Because I asked a woman, is hot in a woman's picture cheating? She said, fucking right it is. It's liking a woman's picture cheating. Hiding this. You and this woman, you like, is that cheating? Because social media done took over the world. All right, we'll put it as, if your friend is hiding your girlfriend's picture, is that cheating? Or she's hiding his picture, is that cheating? Is that a sign of infidelity? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Is that a sign of infidelity? If you go on her page and he's hiding all her pictures, or she's hiding all his pictures, is that a sign of infidelity? I don't know. That's what she wants to talk about. And I told her, I'll talk about that. Let's talk about it. She wants to come on here and she wants to talk about it. She thinks that that's infidelity. I don't think it's infidelity, personally. I don't, but she does. So she wants to talk about it on the air, and we're going live. I'm gonna even get on Facebook this day, because seeing that it's about Facebook, so we're gonna even get on Facebook with this one. I gotta hear everybody's opinion on this one, because now, like I told her, I don't like to listen to women. Now, and I need you to hit the share button on this one, right? Please, you gotta hit the share button on this one. Let me say it right. All right, please hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. So, I don't like to hear a woman go after another woman for cheating, messing with her man when you was cheat. See, a woman, you got to ask yourself, did you ever mess with a woman's man? I'm just going to even put it that way. If you ever slept with somebody else's man, you should never be able to say shit. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, it ain't good now. It's on the goose. Don't come, oh, that bitch, she's a hoe. What are you? A lot of people will call me a cheat because I cheated. I cheated before. If you mess with another man, if you knew that man had a woman and you fucked him, what are you? You should never be able to come at another woman about sleeping with your man and you slept with the next woman's man. I don't care if it was 2 years ago. I don't care if it was, you did it before. Don't go after another woman, bruh. Don't go after, that's like a man going after another man over a woman. It's the same thing. I tell a brother, yo, have you ever fucked somebody's girl? All right then, somebody fucked your girl. You gotta leave her. That's my thing. Once somebody fucks your girl, she's not your girl. I tell a man that. So what I'm saying is, a female, you can never, I be seeing this. Females going after other females, calling them whores and all this other kinds of names, like they never, you should never go after another woman like that. And you did it before. And some of yous keep doing it. That's all yous do. A mother come up. Yeah, don't worry about it. She's good. So don't try to go after another female. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. That shit is ugly. That shit is ugly because other females is always going after other females, right? And you did that same shit. Oh, now because you don't fuck like that, you can go after the other person because she likes to fuck? Come on, man. She's going through her stage. Let her go through her stage. You did it. Talk to her. Don't want to dog her, belittle her, fight her, bust her windows. Don't do all that. You did it. You still do it. You'll do it again. Good morning, man. Hit that share button. Hit that like button. I don't like to call I don't like to call a kettle black, but there's women that are doing that, man. That's sad. That's sad. Don't do that. Don't even say that shit in front of me. Don't say that shit in front of me. You know I'm gonna say, damn, didn't you fuck this nigga when he was with her? Yeah, but what? You didn't know her. Oh, girl don't know you. Why are you mad at her? That's what I do. You got to see the response. It's ugly. It's ugly. See a true woman, man, she gonna say, yo, you know what? That nigga, if he slept with you, then hey, I don't want him. Either she's gonna make that decision or she's gonna say, I don't give a fuck what he does. He makes sure I'm good. That's what she's gonna say. She's not gonna go. She knows how it is because she did it. She been through it. She been through it. Now the women that haven't been through it, now you're not calling the kettle black. I like I put up on my post, all the women, there was a lot of women that never cheated. Shout out to all my women that have never cheated, man. Real shit, bro. Yo, y'all some dope women, bro. Shout out to all your women that never cheated, man. If you solely never cheated, bro, yo, shout out to you, man. That's some real shit, man. That's some real shit. That's some real, I don't care what ethnicity, how big you are, small you are. What if you never cheated, shout out to you, man. No bullshit. If you could solely look in your heart and say you never cheated on your companion, yo, I don't even want to smoke that with you. I'm going to smoke this one with you. Because I buy this shit. It's that last blunt of that Kai. Hey, Kai. Shout out to Kai, man. Kai, I don't know what this shit is. Boy. See, I saved this one for... This is the outer. I keep it tucked. They call this the outer. Sends me to another place. Straight up. Nah, but that's my hour, man. I want to thank y'all for tuning in, man. I love y'all, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place. We got a dope guest tomorrow. You got to check it out. It's going to be a dope episode, man. We're gonna get down to it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I think. Women shouldn't. How do you to tell somebody else, go fight somebody else, calling somebody else a hoe for sleeping with your man when you slept with somebody else's man before? Huh. Let's get to that. Shout out to Zip the Drip. My guy. Zip Squad. Hey, yo, man. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in, man. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for their support every day, man. I see y'all that be sharing my shit. Shout out to Jared Tillinghast. The call out, October 8th. Get your tickets now. I told you I'm going to have 2 free tickets. You can bring you and your lady, you and your man, you and your partner, you and your homie. Pull up. It's going to be a dope event. We're going to have Ray J in the building. Other celebrities are on board. I'm going to let Jared tell you how many celebrities we got. All I know is Ray J is going to be there. That's all I know. What the infamous Ray Ray. I got to ask Ray J, man. What's Ray J's career? I want to interview Ray J. I can't wait. Ray J, what do you do? Does Ray J rap or something? Don't he do something? I gotta do a little bio on Ray J before I go up there and sit with Ray J. I gotta, because I got questions for Ray Ray. Oh shit! I forgot. Hold on. Oh my God! I forgot. Ray J's Brandy's brother, right? I wanna be down. What you think? Is Brandy married? Oh shit, Ray J. He's gonna bring Brandy with him. We're gonna yo, Brandy, I'm gonna take you out to the city. Bring Brandy with you, Ray J. We'll take Brandy. I like Brandy. Brandy can come on down. Champagne, good vibe. Champagne and good vibe. I'm as me wavy. I'm all white everything. But this go crazy. But this go crazy. A flight to LA. Yeah, I really flew to LA like 4 times. I flew to Jamaica too. DR too. Champagne and good vibes. La, da, da. Yo, I'm in 27 states. That's how we do it. I love y'all, man. All 27 states. You know I love y'all. Peace. See y'all tomorrow.